So we are about to start. It's just less than three. It's about only 3 minutes now, and the games would be automatically paired by Lichess. So all players out there, uh, make sure make sure you are on the chessboard on your Lichess account when the game starts, because Lichess won't wait for you. If you have not made the first move in 25 seconds, and then that you would be forfeiting your first game. So be sure that you're already logged in and ready to start. Okay, so good luck, kids. We're about to start, and the top seed for this event is Josh Roque. He has a rating of 2155. Actually, this kid is very strong. He has a higher rating than me. I'm already somewhere between 2000 and 2100, but this kid is already on his way to 2200. He has a rating of 2155. So here he is. And we have here Lexi G. Hernandez. He has a rating of 2143. Okay, it's less than 2 minutes and we are going to start. So Lexi's rating is there, 2143. And we have John Ian Valencia. John Lance Valencia is 2120, and we have Lovely Ann here. This Lovely Ann, and which is LAGRLDNO3. That's her Lichess username. Had been matched before against our second seed, Lexi G. Hernandez. And rounding up the top 5 is OJ Reyes with a rating of 2095. So it's almost 2100 also. So these kids are very strong. So the top 5 are all above 2000. So okay, we only have 35 seconds. Get ready, about to start. Kailangan nakamove na kayo in the first 25 seconds, ha? So it's good that we have 20 participants here. It's good that the participants are even in number, so that there would be no bye for each round. So round 1 have started. Let's watch the game between our top seed Josh Roque is black, and our second seed, his opponent is Yania Sofia Morada. So let's go to the point of view of Josh Roque here. So he opened, it started with G4, responded with D5, and then we have Bishop G2, E5, and then D4, and takes, and C6, H3. So fairly solid treatment of the game. So the problem that I see here is this: with knight F6, there is an immediate G5. So the knight is going to be, you think, misplaced at this point. Okay, so Josh Roque challenged the queen at D4, because if not, he would have difficulty developing his dark squared bishop, because the queen is eyeing the square G7. Okay, Yania doesn't want to exchange queens, so we have now knight E5. Okay, so there has been an exchange of queens. If we go back to the tournament, what are the other matches that we have here? So, there are already winners. What happened? Their opponent failed to make the first move. So we have here Jace 14 and John Lance Valencia already having 1 point. And we have here, this is an ongoing game, Yani and Josh Roque. And Kyla Lorraine is up against, uh, let's see, who's the opponent of Kyla. Kyla recently had a match against one of our regular players here at Lichess. Uh, and she is Erica Ordizo just yesterday. And this, I think Lexi Hernandez have already won this game. Okay, so that's it. A fairly strong. So the rook can't be taken because of Queen H5. So what do we have here? If takes Queen H5 and then checkmate at H7. So you see here, this rook is being sacrificed. If king takes rook and then Queen H5, and then the next move is a mate at whatever the king move here. The only king move is King G8 back to King G8 and Queen H7 checkmate. So this is finished, and let's view the tournament again. So Jace 14 have won his game against whom? He defeated my daughter. This is my youngest. He's starting to take up chess. I think he's the youngest participant also. So we have 7 ongoing games, and Josh Roque and Yania is still ongoing. So wow, it's a good game. Yania has been able to hold his own, and although Josh Roque is ahead in terms of material, he has a time problem here, but I think he can manage this. He is a veteran player. Okay, that pawn should be defended though. Okay, I think the better defense should have been rook to g2, so that if the pawn advances, the rook could take it. Okay, defending it this way makes the pawn pinned. Okay, so very nice game we have here. Very nice game. Okay, I think Yania has been able to create some sort of a, it's some sort of a, what you call this, a fortress here. Yeah, he's been able to defend. That's it. That move is, of course, that move is wrong. Is defeated here. Josh Roque is a veteran in terms of tournament experience here at Lichess, and he would be able to deliver the mate in just a few moves. I think it's already done in a few moves here. Yeah, check. Okay, check and then checkmate. Okay, so let's go back to the tournament. We have 2 ongoing games between James Roque, John Court, and between Lovely Ann. This is Lovely Ann, the username of Lovely Ann. Who's the opponent of Lovely Ann? I think Lovely Ann was not able to play, isn't it? Or there's no game showing for her. Okay, so who's the opponent? It's here. I think they're yeah, they're the one playing. Time pressure for both of them. Okay. Who won? James Roque won that one. No. Uh, Lovely Ann won it due to extreme time pressure. And I think James Roque is even ahead. So let's go back to the tournament. Uh, it's about to start again. Okay. 10 ongoing games because it's 20. Let's go to the top seed. The game of the top seed. It's Josh Roque against Jessica. This is a good game. Fairly even in terms of strength. Although Jessica has a lower rating, but I know Jessica is a very much experienced kiddie chess player here at Lichess. Okay, I'm just gonna look at my stream if it's working. Okay, so it's working. My stream is okay. Okay, so still fairly even in position. All minor pieces still intact, and it's the move of Josh Roque and fairly even in terms of time. Remember, this tournament provides no increment. Uh, the last move was Bishop D6, and Josh Roque is contemplating how to respond with that. I think he's taking too much time, and maybe it's a simple decision since time is very important in this tournament and shouldn't take so much time in terms of simple decisions such as this. So what is he contemplating at this point? He's contemplating a sacrifice at b5. What happened? He got disconnected. I think that's the reason why he was not able to move. He got disconnected. Yeah, I think it's a disconnection issue. So it's an internet issue. Yeah. Okay, so Jessica is ahead right now. And I'm just gonna look at the game of my kids. Where is it? The game of my daughter is still ongoing. Or is it finished already? It's finished. She lost. And how about the game of Sonic Bedek? This is also my kid. Started to take up chess recently. He's totally outplayed. Threatening checkmate. Okay. So even if your kid is still a beginner, I should provide them early chess introduction so that they get to feel the game and start to experience playing chess. So my kid lost this game. Okay. Let's go back. There's still 5 ongoing games, and let's see the game of Lexi Hernandez. Okay, here it's a good. This is a good game. Lexi Hernandez against Erica Ortiz. So these two girls are both winners of kiddie matches. Erica is 12 years old and Lexi is 14 years old. And the recent 12-year-old match was won by Erica Ordizo against Kyla Lorraine yesterday. And then Lexi Hernandez won her match against Lovely Ann, which is also in this right now in this tournament. But that was, I think, 2 weeks ago or more than 1 week ago. So this is a fairly nice game that we have here. So that's a good defense on the part of Lexi, preventing knight e2. So Erica is in extreme time pressure right now. Okay, so I think Lexi would win this because of not only because of time pressure, but she is uh, very much ahead in terms of material and in terms of position. He has a queening pawn that should be guarded uh, continuously. Okay, so I think it won't matter anymore. But Erica is continuing to fight. That's good. That should be the attitude of any chess player. But I think that knight should have been already trapped with king e7. But Lexi goes king c5 because she is hell-bent on queening that pawn. So it's finished. Erica lost in a time forfeit. So 2 ongoing games. Okay, this is Josh Roque. OJ Reyes against whom? Against whom? Against Josep Emmanuel Morada. And let's see this game. Time pressure. The OJ Reyes would win this because Josep Emmanuel is in extreme time pressure. So let's go back to the tournament. So 2 ongoing games still. And it's Kate Nicole against Jan Lance. I have yet to see a what you see this. I have yet to see upset an upset of a lower rated players against a top top seed, but I haven't seen any yet. So 4 seconds for the pairing to appear. Okay, so we have our pairing already. Okay, so Lexi is on top. So we have Lexi, Jan Lance Valencia, OJ Reyes. This is Lovely Ann, Jessica, and Lexi is against whom? She is against OJ Reyes. So let's see. The game started with b3 by Lexi, but very interesting here. So we have now a fairly close game here. Lexi is higher rated here, but OJ Reyes is not a pushover. He's a very experienced online chess player, online kiddie chess player. So there is a break from both sides. Lexi made f4 and OJ Reyes follow up with f5. So they're trying to break into the center to destroy the center of their opponent. So that's the goal of each one. And I think OJ Reyes is ahead here in terms of that break because we have a weak pawn structure for white here. This pawn structure by white here at g3 and h3, this is a weak pawn structure. If this break would be successful, then I think it would be an advantage for black. However, OJ Reyes was not able to prevent the knight c4 thing, which allowed the exchange of the knight into the bishop. If that bishop was not taken out, it would be very strong against an exchange. The opening up of this diagonal from d6 to g3. Okay, so we have a game here. So this d3 square is weak because this pawn at c2 is not able to immediately go to c4 without the threat of an en passant. So this is a backward pawn against this d4 pawn. Okay, so the only problem for OJ Reyes is the time. He should be able to manage that time. And it seems that Lexi is very fast in making her moves. Okay, so it would be very good, I think, uh, for OJ Reyes to contemplate how to do the break on uh, this center pawns. He has to protect this C5 pawn. So he doesn't want knight b4 because his knight is stronger than the bishop at this point. So g5 is now being threatened with the threat of, after g5 there is a threat of g6. Okay, so fairly strong attack by Lexi. So I think OJ Reyes needs to contemplate the move queen e7, I suppose, but he made the move bishop e8. Okay, so what's this? He was not able to anticipate that move. It's one rook up for Lexi. Uh, that bishop e8 really disconnected the two rooks. So it's the weak move there. Uh, disconnecting the two rooks from each other. They were not able to protect each other. Okay, but there's still a chance here. The passed pawns are very powerful. However, it was uh, decimated by the knight. That e5 pawn could have helped the cause of the black pieces. Okay, so that fork finished it all. Okay, let's go back to the tournament. I think Lexi Hernandez is maintaining her lead right now. And ongoing games on the top board, Josh Roque was able to move up. And Jessica won her game, so she moved up. She won her game against Kyla Lorraine. So Kyla Lorraine have only won against Yania Sofia Morada. And we have here Kyla still ongoing against. I know this is Lovely Ann ongoing against John Lance. I think this is a good, fairly even game. So both in time pressure. Okay, so if there's enough time, I think this is a draw. Draw. So no progress. Draw for both of them. So only two would be coming with a perfect score. What's the ongoing game here? It's against Jana Chris. My daughter, my eldest, won against whom? Against his brother. And Naomi Princess won against her sister. Those are my kids. They are just starting chess. I hope they improve on their game. Okay, so we're waiting for the game between Josep Emmanuel Morada and Jana Chris Pineda. So after this, we're going to the So I think Jana Chris would win this. Okay, it's finished. It's done. Checkmate. So no more ongoing game. We're waiting for the pairings for the fourth round. Okay, you are watching Pinoy chess live stream coverage of our 14 and under Kiddies Swiss tournament. This is an 11 round tournament. So for those that have not yet subscribed to Pinoy chess at our YouTube channel, please do so subscribe. And we also have our Facebook page Pinoy Chess and our Facebook group Pinoy Chess Players Group. And we also have our Twitch channel at Jampack64. Okay, the top game here is between Lexi and Jessica, I think. Yes, uh, we have Jessica and Lexi here. Okay, let's see. Mm-hmm. Jessica intends to exchange queens. Okay, so they're going for a I call this a difficult endgame. Endgames are always really difficult, especially with you still have three minor pieces. But in terms of the endgame, I think Lexi Hernandez has a slight edge because of this double pawn. So this double pawn really uh, provided provided a the advantage for Lexi because this would be a problem for White later on. He has to guard this a5 square jump by the knight. I think he should have decided to go with knight e5, but that would provide another double pawn. So maybe that was the decision. Okay, fairly exciting game, but let's see the other matches. So we have, of course, this is it's it's Lovely Ann against John Lance. So no, it's Lovely Ann against Josh Roque here. So okay, I really think that was a wrong decision. So I think that it's a lost cause for Black here. The attack is very strong, and this knight at G7, this is a wrongly placed knight. This knight should not have been here. A very wrongly placed knight. I don't know how it got here. It got there, but it, it's the cause of the loss here. So he just depended. Uh, Lablian just decided to defend this G6, and then if check King F8, if check down below, then she has knight to G8, but that would really remove the defense on on g6. But however, if queen would make a check at h8, then the rook is an enough defense here. But this is the problem. Uh, Black has no good move, and white would just wait, would just improve uh, his position like this. I think black is still kicking. So this is a good decision. Don't force the mate immediately. Just gain material. Yeah, just gain material. Okay? Okay, so uh, Josh Roque is ahead by one rook, and that's a considerable material edge. And that's it. I think that's enough. Yeah, that's really enough to win the game. Plus the time pressure. Oh, that takes care of it. That was a blunder, and extreme time pressure really does difficult things for you. Okay, so let's go back to the tournament. There's still one ongoing game, and that's between John Kurt and so it's finished. So prepare for the next round. So we are now having the pairing for the fifth round. Leading is Lexi Hernandez, followed by John Lance. So I think they would be the one to go against each other. So this is a critical point in the match. I think John Lance is the only one that has the chance to stop Lexi here. So let's see. Okay, so I see the point in the games of these kids. This Lexi always uses this fianchetto mode of playing. I also saw that in her match against Lovely Ann. They're what we call in Tagalog, makukunat. Makukunat sila kasi gusto nila yung dahan-dahan eh. Dahan-dahan na pag-improve ng posisyon. Okay, in terms of time, fairly even. Wala pa namang gaanong nangyayari na kakaiba. If we evaluate the position in a strategic perspective here, I would say that John Lance Valencia is ahead. because of this pawn at c2 is a very backward pawn. However, of course, there are tactical considerations that should be evaluated also. Okay, the only problem for John Lance is that he needs to activate his bishop. There should be a way for this bishop at h7 to have a good use. Preferring for, I think this is preferring for knight h5, but of course Lexi and made sure that that would not happen, but it allows this queen takes f4. Okay, just go on attacking. No, it can't be. Queen g3 can't be because it won't result to an immediate what you call this decisive attack. So the knight has to go away. The rook could just go to e8, but he is trying to defend that. Is that a blunder? Wow, that's a good move. That's a good move because if king g1, then there is this killer move. Boom! Yeah. Yeah. Jan, just as I have predicted, Jan Lance Valencia would be the one to stop the Lexi Hernandez juggernaut. But it's a good game for Jan Lance. He sacrificed his rook at c8, sensing that there is a winning attack. So, for now, I think Jan Lance is on top. He is now ahead. So, before that game, Lexi was the highest scorer at 4 points, followed by Jan Lance Valencia 3.5. So, with that win by Jan Lance, he now grabs the solo lead. Yes, solo lead because Josh Roque is at 4 points and then Jessica is at 3 points, and if she wins her game, then she goes 4 points. But I don't think so. Her game could be just a draw. Okay? It would just be a draw. The game is just a draw. It's sure to be a draw. Boom! Oh, why did you do that? You should have just gone. Should just have gone king e5 and the game is saved. Blunder, blunder. So Jessica lost against Lovely Ann. So Lovely Ann moves to 4th place. Okay, so no more ongoing games at the top. On the other games, my kids' game against John Court is still ongoing, but in extreme time pressure. Okay. Oh. She lost by time pressure, but nevertheless, she is really losing. Okay, what's going on here? So we shall be having the 6th round. Okay, we shall be having the sixth round in a while. Okay, so the game is John Lance against Josh Roque. So we have d4, knight f6. So again, this is London system because of the move bishop f4. So e4, but instead of e3, e4 is the move made. Wow, immediate exchange of the bishop. So I think these kids are really well versed in the opening. So they have accurate way of handling the opening, as you see. And then they think hard. They don't make just any move. They really look at the strategic implications of their move. So here, I think this is a game that would really test. Uh, it's a king side attack against a queen side attack, but I think that a4 move is a blunder. If we have here a takes b5, then we have a check, and there are some tactics floating around. I think so. Let's see. I think I'm not sure. I think they are not monitoring this game. That's a correct move because if I think a takes an immediate a takes b5 would be a loss for white. That bishop at g7 should be taken out first. So that's a good decision for Jan Lance. So that's the problem that I'm seeing here. There would be an attack on the b2 square. I think so. That would be the next move. And how do you defend that b2 square? How would you do that? If rook a2, no, he did not made that move. Because if rook a2 and you have queen b3, and then you have uh, a lot of attack coming in. You have bishop f5, then you have the rook possible connection against each possible going to b8 to join the attack, but it did not happen. So maybe they saw some tactical solutions that allowed made Josh Roque just retreat the knight. He doesn't want to give that knight for very complicated tactical uh, tactical attack. Just want to make the move and not think so deep because it would put him in time pressure. So I think Josh Roque is already in time pressure right now. Yeah, John Lance Valencia is moving so fast that he's not able to keep up in terms of time, but he has a very good position a while ago. They are going down the wire right now. I think John Lance Valencia would be able to pull this up in terms of time because Josh Roque is slowing down a bit. You can see at this point that even if with enough time, the position of Josh Roque is disorganized compared to White's fairly uh, organized positioning of pieces. So let's go back to the tournament. 3 ongoing games and John Lance have maintained the lead by winning and Lexi is against whom? This is a rematch between the match of Lexi's. Lexi is again winning against Lovely Ann. In their match, Lexi dominated Lovely Ann and it's the same story right now. Oh no! Ah, in terms of time, Lexi won. I think that move is a time strategy. So it's going to be paired at once. So I'm gonna look at the status of my kids. Uh, I'm gonna look at this game. This is a game between my kid and uh, John Cart Valencia. My kid is rated 1071 and it's still a provisional rating because she hasn't had enough games to have a final rating. And she is seeded number 18th against John Cort Valencia, seeded number 15th. Okay, my kid is already familiar with ensuring that pieces are developed early in the opening and that one has to uh, develop the pieces, the minor pieces right away. Okay, let's see if she would see that his bishop is being threatened. Okay. Oh, what a heartbreaker for me. Oh no, also John Kurt didn't see it coming, but he has a nice, my kid saw that, so she didn't made the move. What's that? You had your bishop, uh, still not capable of uh, seeing those things. Yeah, really a very beginner, not capable of seeing those attacks. So I'll be going back to the top seed games. So if we analyze this one, Lexi won't be able to stop the advance of John Lance anymore because they have already met. So who's the opponent of John Lance? We still have we are on the 7th round and we still have 4 rounds after this, and so it's John Lance against Jessica. So I think that the strong players that would be able to stop John Lance have already been defeated by him. Let's see. Lovely Ann was able to draw against John Lance. So it's a good performance there, Lovely Ann. And Oji Reyes was defeated. And Lexi was defeated by John Lance. And we have Josh Roque defeated by John Lance. So it seems that the top players have already been defeated by John Lance. And if you think here, only Lovely Ann was able to hold her ground. So this game, what happened here? It's a dead drone game. Okay, he now is up against Jessica. Okay, I think it's a good match between them, and we are now at the point of view of Jessica, and Jessica is able to hold her ground. Hmm. Okay, exchange. Hmm. Bishop c4 was a blunder because the pawn is pinned, and Jessica did not find it. She would have made John Lance think hard on that and regain the time pressure. A case of not being able to see that because of it's what we call chess blindness, uh, and it could be cured by chess vision training. And this is a one game for John Lance uh, due to the time and due to the position. Because this knight is trapped. It can't move anywhere. Okay, I think John Lance would win this game. Okay, so Josh Roque is already at 5 points. And Lexi lost against whom? Lost against Josh Roque. So they are tied at 5 points, and John Lance would be too difficult to catch up with what's happening here. Still be a draw. What happened there? He should have made the f6 move immediately. Yeah, if this is drawn, then be a good performance for Jessica. Very good performance for Jessica here. Oh, they're fighting for the time. John Lance would do it with time. Also, John Lance was able to pull away here. He has pulled away at 6.5 points. Only one ongoing game. So what's that game? It between Erica Ordizo and Josep Emmanuel Morada. Let's see that game. Okay. Time pressure. But Erica is winning, but time pressure would definitely be... Oh! He should have hold off with time pressure on the part of Erica. I think Erica would have lost with extreme low on time, but it's a heartbreaker for Josep Emmanuel Morada there. And Erica is at 9th place now at 4 points. Okay, this is the 8th. What round is this? This is the 8th round. And I think John Lance would not be stopped anymore because there is no strong player anymore that would be stopping him, except if we have a great game or blunder from him and a great game from the other Kiddie chess players. Extremely great game. And the fight for second place is the one that's hotly contested between Josh Roque and Lexi Hernandez and Kate Nicole would be fighting hard for second place. And it's Josh Roque against Jana Chris. Okay. And we have Lexi against Kate Nicole. And we have Jessica against OJ Reyes. Okay, if Jessica wins this, he goes into contention for third place. And we have Yania. Okay, let's go to the other interesting games. Let's see the games of the beginner kiddie chess players. So my kid is against Jerick. So let's see the game of my kid. My kid here is white. He is already down by a rook. Yeah, he's a rook down, and his knight is not going. Her knight is not going back. What? Oh wow! He's winning. She won. She won against Jerick. That's a very good move. Jerick took it easy. Jerick should have easily won that, but my kid made a uh, last ditch effort to trick Jerick with that knight offer. So I just sent a message to my kid congratulating her in what she did in that trick. So we have 7 ongoing games here. So I think John Lance Valencia is a virtual champion at this point. He is 7.5 out of 8 games. And even if let's see, he is ahead by 2.5 points or would be 1.5 point if the other 5 pointers win their game. So that would be 1.5. Even if he draws the rest of his games and the other 5 pointers sweeps their game, uh, that would result to uh, just a tie for first place. Okay, so he's a virtual champion now, and that's very impossible because all the remaining opponents of John Lance would be uh, the lower rated Kiddie chess players. Uh, Although we can't really say, but it's really a very difficult. Uh, it would really be difficult for the others to be able uh, to win against him. Okay, so what we have here is uh, a fight for second place. So I think Lexi would win her game. So they're both tied for. Josh Roque and Lexi is tied for second place. Have they met each other? Oh, Lexi and Josh Roque have already met each other and Josh Roque prevailed, so they won't be meeting each other anymore. So Lexi has to win more games because I think Josh Roque would have a higher tie break against her, as shown here. Okay, Kate Nicole lost against whom? He lost against Lexi. So that's the last game by Lexi. And we have here Erica and Lovely Ann. Wow, Erica is showing a good game here. It's a good game for Erica. But his bishop was trapped. And he can still win it using time. I think that's not any more necessary, that strategy there. Oops, what did you do? Trying to win on time alone. I think, yeah. Yes, yeah. That was a time trick by Lovely Ann. I think so. Okay, so we have the ninth round here. We are at the ninth round. So, John Lance versus whom? Against Josette Emmanuel. And we have a battle for second place here. This is a good game, but they have already met each other. So, it's Josh Roque against OJ Reyes. And then we have James Roque against Lexi Hernandez. So, let's see this Josh Roque against OJ Reyes. Okay. So, in terms of rating, they are fairly matched. Josh Roque is just a little bit higher. But a 2085 rating, OJ Reyes is not a pushover here. Okay, so this is a game to watch because Lexi Hernandez seems to be, I predict that she would be winning against her opponent. I predict that Lexi would win against James Roque. Their rating is very much wide in terms of disparity. It has a wide disparity, so I predict that Lexi would win her game. And what we have here is the critical game between Josh Roque and OJ Reyes. And OJ Reyes is at fourth place and he would be fighting really hard to be able to move up and tie for third to fourth here. But of course, Kate Nicole is hot on his tracks. He's against John Court Valencia. This is the brother of John Lance Valencia. And also a very strong player. And we have here Jessica against Jerick. So where's my kid who defeated Jerick? So my kid won against Jerick. So she is at 4 points. She is against Lovely Ann. Okay, let's see this game. Fairly even. Yeah, I'm proud of what my kid is doing here. Fairly even. But although Lovely Ann would be ahead in terms of pawn. But she didn't took it. A wise decision on her part. She didn't took the bait. Okay. No. My kid is down a... I haven't seen it. My kid is down a rook a while ago. Now, yeah. Down a piece. But it's okay. I think I'm proud of what she is being able she's able to achieve against Lovely Ann. Of course, I want you to decide not to take that. Should have gone to A3 though. So let's go back to the tournament. What happened to the other guys? So we have here. So I think John Lance is already ahead. And we have Josh Roque against OJ Reyes. And OJ Reyes seems to be winning here. OJ Reyes would be climbing up to third place here. And we have Lexi. It seems she is having a hard time against James Roque. And we have OJ Reyes. Of course, OJ Reyes is having a game against Josh Roque. Let's see this game. So Josh Roque, OJ is ahead in terms of time here. I think OJ Reyes would win this one. Yes, OJ. If Josh Roque takes the pawn at A7, even this thing is a win. Just make the check first, and no, that's a blunder. You should it should have been a check first. That's a big blunder. Should have been a check first. Nevertheless, OJ Reyes is still winning. Takes. No, we should have taken it. Should have taken it. You're still winning. That's already a blunder by OJ Reyes because luckily for him, it's not Rook A4 check. I think that's a pre-move he made there. This is a play for time. Should have already won that game. This is just a play for time, but you should have won it early on. And could have even lost if Rook A4 was made. It's a draw. The system declared it's a draw because it's just a play for time. Okay, so what a heartbreaker for OJ Reyes. He could have won that game and climbed to 6 points. So Lexi won her game. So it's Lexi between Yania and John Valencia against Jace 14. And wow, Lovely Ann has climbed to... It's Erica Ordizo against Josh Roque, and Lovely Ann climbed to 4th place. And she is up against OJ Reyes. And we have Kate Nicole against Jessica. Okay. Kate Nicole is... I think Kate Nicole is way below in points. I think so. Where's Kate Nicole? Kate Nicole is 5.5 and Jessica is 5. Okay. Okay, I'm going to watch the game of one of the players here. So my kid lost against Lovely Ann, and she is now again up against James Roque. So let's watch her game. Still even here. So my kid have learned to make some maneuvers. Look at this. I think that's a blunder on the part of my kid because there would be a coming sacrifice. Oh no, it's a blunder. Should have bishop d3 a while ago. Another blunder. Okay, just keep on fighting. Okay, let's see the other results. Okay, John Lance have continued to stamp his dominance in this tournament. He has won against Jace 14, and Lexi also have shown her dominance. Uh, Only John Lance was able to uh, be higher than her. And Josh Roque defeated Erica Ordizo. And we have here Jana Chris winning over Sonic Bedek. Sonic Bedek is my kid. And we have here Oje Reyes against Labian. This is a good game here. So Oje Reyes is ahead in time. So let's see what would happen. Hmm. Oh, it's a blunder. Why not take it? Why not take that pawn at a4? Wow, the time is not to her liking. Take it, take mo na in order to save the draw. What's happening? Take! That was very dangerous on your part. That's a very dangerous decision in that kind of game because the time is really not on her side. Okay, so this is I think this is the last round. Yes, this is the last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the last round, and John Lance is already the champion here. So let's make. Okay, he is up against Jana Chris Pineda, and Jana Chris is at 7th place. And Lexi against Lexi all has to win in order to ensure second place. And we have Josh Roque against Joanna Mix. Let's see. My kid is handling the black pieces. She is already no, it's a fairly even game. Although my kid has a double pawn, he is not deficient in terms of material. But what did she do? She didn't saw the pawn hanging at c6. She's launching an attack. Wow, very good. My kid had started to take this game about 2 years ago, but uh, she didn't really pursue it continuously. Uh, Although I wish she had, but I'm very happy that now she is taking this game a little more seriously. Hmm? That's a blunder. Okay. Uh, I think, of course, Josh Roque would win this game. My kid is not yet up to the task. So let's go back to the tournament proper and have an analysis of what would happen. Uh, John Lance is already ahead in terms of position. And I think so. Let's see. Also, in terms of time, I think. So let's go back. So it seems that he would have 10.5 points, an almost perfect tournament for him. And Lexi had already won her game, and she is the virtual, of course, the virtual second place. No one would be able to catch her, even if Josh Roque. Of course, Josh Roque would be winning her game. Sorry guys, my youngest kid just dropped by and told me that she always loses and she was crying, and I told her that it's okay. She is still just practicing. Actually, she is just 5 years old and have started to uh, play chess, and I told her that it's okay. It's the first time that she is taking this game, and more likely after a while she would start winning games. Okay, so uh, virtual our first place is would be John Lance, and Lexi is already the second place. We're sure of that, even if Josh Roque wins his game, and that would really be still at 8.5. So Lexi is the uh, second place, and Josh Roque is our, of course, he win his game, and he is at third place, and Lovely Ann is at fourth place. So this is a final standing already, and Kate Nicole still has a chance to make it at fourth place if he wins against Kyla Lorraine. Their game is still ongoing. Let's see. Oh, Kate Nicole would become the fourth place with this time kind of time we have here. Yeah. Oh, that was a blunder. Kyla Lorraine should have queen that. What did Kate Nicole do? That was a blunder on her part, but of course this is in extreme time pressure. Okay, so our third place is Kate Nicole. Yeah, no, fourth place is Kate Nicole. So Kate Nicole made a very good showing here. Uh, Kate Nicole is at fourth place, even higher than Lovely Ann and OJ Reyes, which are rated above 2000. The OJ Reyes and Lovely Ann is almost 2100 in terms of rating. And look at what happened. They were they were defeated in rank. They were overtaken in terms of ranking. So congratulations to our top three finishers: John Lance Valencia 05, and we have Lexi Hernandez and Josh Roque. Please guys, comment your Gcash numbers for you to be able to get the prize that you all deserve. And congrats also to the all the players here. I was very satisfied with this tournament. I am very happy with what you have shown, guys. I'm really happy with the quality of the games that you have shown. I'm happy that I was through this tournament. I am able to contribute to the growth and to the improvement of the quality of the games and the intensity of the games of these kiddie chess players. Okay, so I would also like to thank National Master Homer Kunanan for continuously supporting our chess tournaments. He is always looking for sponsors so that we always have kiddie chess tournaments every week. We are going to continue this tradition of having a 4 p.m. kiddie chess tournament on a Sunday. But of course, do not forget to do your church activities. Even if you have tournament, just do it in the morning. And also, thank you for the sponsor that provided the prices for the players. And Okay, so thank you for a successful tournament, and this is Lansky of Pinoy Chess saying congrats to everyone and bye for now.